Music on, even though it's very quiet, and I don't know if anyone else hears it. And I need my water bottle. Okay, so find a comfortable place on your mat, feeling supported, feeling that that the bottom of your spine is supported. So today is Malchut Tiferet. So in a week in which we're working on Tiferet, which is working on balance, in the week in which we're working on balance, today is Malchut of that week, which means every Thursday class from now on, while we're counting the Sfirot, we'll be touching upon the mastery of that Sfirot. So there's different ways to interpret Malchut, different ways to understand what Malchut is. One of the ways that I understand it is in this term of mastery and fully embodying and containing the aspects of whatever the Sfirot is. So in this week, it's Tiferet. So that means that during the last 6 days, we investigated how to be balanced around our compassion, how to be balanced and heart-centered and compassionate when we were making boundaries, how to be balanced and compassionate when we were engaging in a heartfelt way with someone else, using our Tiferet, using our balance when we open our hearts, because Tiferet is the heart center. We also looked at, or could have, or might have looked at being balanced in terms of netzach, the right leg. How much do we push? How much do we, don't want to say aggressive, but persistent in how we try to be even compassionate. How hard do we try to be compassionate and go out of our way and help someone, and how much effort are we putting into our compassion and our heart-centeredness. And then on Tuesday, we looked at surrendering into that balance. Trying to not try so hard, but just feel the release of bringing ourselves into balance. And then Yesod would be, how do we use that balance in our relationship and connection with others, that balance of netzach and hod to feed into Yesod. And now Malchus is kind of like the big container, and we sit in it starting on our sitting bones. In yoga, Malchut could be compared to the first chakra, our grounding, our landing spot, our base. So let's close our eyes. And just as my friend Janice Solomon likes to say, just drop into your feminine core, drop into your pelvic bowl, drop into the bottom of that bowl of your being. If you were a bowl of fruit, if you imagine a bowl of fruit, so try to be the bowl. Feel the bottom of the bowl on the table and feel all the fruit filling into your bowl. So Malchut of Tiferet would be you feeling yourself being that bowl and letting the gifts of Chesed Sheba Tiferet, Gevura Sheba Tiferet, Tiferet Sheba Tiferet, Netzach Sheba Tiferet, Hod Sheba Tiferet, Yesod Sheba Tiferet, be all the fruit that is being held in your bowl of Malchus. Malchus also indicates presence, being fully here, fully embodied. So feel the grounding. Feel your sitting bones on the floor. Feel your spine reaching upward. Feel your shoulders relaxed. Feel your head just like a balloon at the top of your spine, able to just sway side to side, bounce a little, and then bring it to a centered place. And then let's take that head all the way over to the right side. All the way over to the right side, and inhale, bring it up to center. Inhale through your nose and take your head all the way over to the left side. And bring it center. Turn your head to the right on the inhale, looking over your shoulder. Exhale, come forward. Turn your head over to the left. Exhale, come center. Inhale and look down to your right hip. Exhale and come center. Inhale and look down to your left hip. Inhale and come center. Take your right hand up. Grab hold of your left ear. Take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, just let the weight of your hand just pull your head over to the right side, and then supporting your head, bring your head up to center, push it over to the left side. Inhale, take your left hand over, cup your right ear. Exhale, let your head just drop over, and then pick it up. And let's make little circles. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, the circles now are clockwise. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up and exhale down. And then let's reverse that. So anti-clockwise, inhale, up, over, round, down. Inhale, up, exhale, round and down. And then picking your head up. So a lot of us are busy with computers, Zoom classes, looking and seeing what's going on Facebook, the latest news about everything that's going on. So the back of the neck can get overextended. Let's do turtle breath. So we're going to push the head forward and then bring it back. So inhale, exhale, 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 and then loosen up the shoulders, just loosen them up, loosen up, shake them up towards the ears. Good. So I'm going to speed up the soundtrack just a tiny bit. Okay. So let's bring in some nice vital breaths. So we're breathing in, lifting the arms up, exhale, down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, down. Up, out. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's do two more. Up, down, up, down. Take your arms up. Drop your right hand down. Lean over to the right side as we stretch out. And come back up. Inhale up. Exhale down on the other side. Lean over. Inhale up. Up. Exhale down. Lean over. Inhale up. Up. Exhale down to the left side. Let's come up. And let's reach for some imaginary rope. So inhale, up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now starting with the left arm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Interlock the fingers, press them up. Come forward. Come forward, stretch the back. Come up. Come forward. Exhale. Come up. Exhale forward. Come up. Keep those fingers interlocked. Over to the right. Up. Over to the left. Up. Let those hands go. Let's come forward. Walk your hands forward, forward, forward. Just drop your head down. Just drop your head down. And just rock side to side. Rock side to side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then walk your hands all the way over your right thigh. Walk your hands all the way over your right thigh. Walk your left arm a little more forward. And stretch from your left fingertips all the way to your left hip. And come forward, stretch forward, inhale and exhale. And then walk all the way over to the left side and let your right hand stretch forward. You just feel the dynamic opposition between your right hand and your left thigh. And then come forward, come up, shake out those shoulders. And let's do a couple seated dog and cat backs before we move on from the seated position. So breathing in dog, exhale, cat. Lift up into your dog, exhale into your cat. Lift up into dog, exhale into cat. Lift up into dog, exhale into cat. Last set, lift up into dog. And exhale into cat. And let's come onto all fours with a blanket if you want underneath your knees. So here I am. I'm on my all fours, tabletop position. My toes are hooked, ready for dog pose. So I breathe into dog, flatten my feet, lift up into cat. Inhale, dog. Exhale, flatten. Two more. Dog, cat, dog, cat. Stay in your cat and let's lift the back really high up to the ceiling and we'll pull back into extended cat. So inhale and pull it back. Extended cat. And just feel the stretch in your lower back. Let's walk the hands over to the left side and stretch back to the right with your hips. Stretch over to the right side. Stretch back with your hips. And then come back into tabletop position. And let's go into puppy. So we're going to breathe in dog. Exhale, puppy pose. Stretching those arms forward. And then coming back up into our dog, into our tabletop. So from here, let's stretch out the left and right legs. And then we'll bring them under our chest. So we'll start with the right leg. It's stretching back. You're pressing that heel away from you so you can stretch out your calf muscle. You're just pushing it, letting it loosen a little. And then let's lift it up. Inhale, exhale, that knee is going to come under your chest, round the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Let's find balance. So our left arm is lifting up. Right arm is lifting up. Stretch, 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 stretch. And drop it down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're stretching back the left leg, pushing that heel away to open up the calf muscle. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Lifting up that left leg, stretching out the right arm, stretching it out. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch it out. Inhale round, stretch it out. Inhale round, stretch it out. Let's do two more. One, and stretch, and two, and stretch. And let's just keep that arm up as the leg stretches out. And come back. And you can sit back on your heels. So as you're sitting back on your heels, let's do a couple breaths. Let's do breathing into the belly, a couple of times. We're just breathing into that big belly. And relax, contract the belly. Breathing into the belly. Contract. Breathing in. Contract. Last time. Breathing in. Contract. Let's go into the belly and then the ribs. Breathe into the belly. Open the ribs. Release. Contract the belly. One more. Belly. Ribs. Release those ribs. Contract the belly. Let's go all the way up into the chest. Belly. Ribs. Chest. Hold the breath in the chest. Release. Release. Release the belly. Let's do two more. Belly. Ribs. Chest. Release the chest. Release the ribs. Pull the belly in. Last time. Belly. Ribs. Chest. Let's hold the breath in the chest for a few moments. And then release, release, release. So let's come back on our hands and knees. And just let those hips be very loose. take the right leg back and move it all the way on over to the left side. And let's do a couple push-ups with the legs stretched right to the opposite side. So breathing in, dropping the chest down, inhale up, drop the chest, 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 inhale up, drop the chest. Pick that leg up. Let's pick it up, bend the knee, and really open up that knee. And let's do fire hydrant pose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop. So let's do that on the other side. First, we're going to stretch the left leg back. Take it all the way to the right side. Now we're going to pulse into little push-ups. Breathing in and out. 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 Last time, in and out. Take that left leg back, lift it up, bend it, lift up that knee, and we're going to do fire hydrant pose. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Last time, up, down. Good. Let's just pull back into child's pose. And then coming up, let's look for wild thing from tabletop, and then we'll do it from a downward facing dog in a little while. So we're going to take the right leg back and start kicking it. Let's bend the knee and kick it up like a donkey kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then kick it up really wide, open up that hip and just lift it up and let it drop down. Wild thing from tabletop. And back. Let's do it on the other side like that. So you're taking up the left leg, donkey kicks, kick, 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 kick. Now we're opening up that hip, open it wide, let it open all the way back, lift up, and stretch back. And then come back. And we'll use threading the needle as a little rest. So take up your right arm, bring it through, all the way through. Find something to, so you're going to put your shoulder down on the floor. If it's too hard to put your shoulder on the floor, you can have some kind of support so that when you slide your shoulder through, if it's too hard to get your shoulder down, you can slide and put your shoulder onto a support or another blanket. So sliding the shoulder through. And then coming all the way up and doing the same thing. So if that's hard for you, I just want to show you the support for that. You can put the support right here. You don't see that support. It's just underneath, it's kind of right here. And then you're going to open this up and thread it through and lay on the side or on the floor as you thread the needle through. And there we go. threading the needle pose. So we're ready to move from our tabletop pose into downward facing dog. So just hooking the toes here, lifting up those knees and dropping them back onto the mat. So let's lift, stretch, and drop. Inhale, stretch, exhale, drop. Inhale, stretch, exhale, drop. Let's do one more time. Inhale, stretch, exhale, drop. And now we're going to go into our downward dog and then come from there into a stand. So we inhale, stretch, bend the knees if you need, walking your hands back, 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 all the way up. And here we are. So we're standing. Don't quite know where to put the screen, but that's okay. So we're standing up in our, this was all correctly set and now it got moved a little bit. Okay, so we're standing up. Let's move to the front of our mats. Move to the front of the mat, standing. I'll just turn forward for a couple moments. So standing at the front of your mat, you're facing me. And here we are in mountain pose. So just let's shake it out a little. Just feel that movement coming all through your body. As you shake little teeny jumps, feel it relaxing in your shoulders. Maybe you feel it in your bladder. Let your knees be soft. And let's come into a stand. So just lifting up and dropping down. It's lift up the toes, drop down. Lift up, drop down. Lift up, drop down. Lift up, drop down. Lift up, drop down one more time. Lift up and drop down. Let's pick up that right leg and just lift it up and try and let's just take a balance here. Just lifting up. Let's rotate that foot. Rotate, 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 rotate. Drop it down. Lift the other side. Lift it up. Rotate, 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 rotate. Get some flexibility into those ankles. Rotate, rotate, rotate. If the balance is a challenge for you, so you can do it like this, you don't have to bring the foot all the way up to your chest. You could just lift it off the floor and point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Other side, lift it up, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Okay. So before we go down into more downward facing dogs, let's do side angle pose. Let's do variations on the standing sequence, which includes side angle pose. So let's start with a wide stance. Wide stance. Bending those knees and up. Bend and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a slightly wider stance. We're going to go down and then come up. So we take a nice big breath coming up. Soft knees. Let's sweep it down. Come up. Soft knees. And come on. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last time. Exhale, come up. Good. Turn your right foot out. Turn your right hand up. It's back up and over. Kind of like a surrendered warrior. And back. Let's bend that right knee. Angle, heel toe your left leg a little further back if you need. Now we're in standing pose. Warrior two pose. Let's take that knee out and up. Take the knee out and up. Take the knee out and up. Take the knee out and up. One more time. Take the knee out and up. Now we're going to leave the knee down. It's warrior two pose. Chest is lifted. Arms are stretched out. Turn up that right arm and back it up. 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 Good. Straighten that right leg. Lock your hips or get them firm. Reach out to the right side. We're coming into triangle pose. There's triangle pose. Stretch up, reach down. Stretch up, reach down. Back. Bend that right knee. Lay down onto that right knee. Take the left arm. Let's turn up to the ceiling. Looking up to the ceiling. Come back. Stretch that right arm down. Lift the left arm up. And just reach down. Reach down with the bent knee. And now we're going to turn to the right side. I'm going to pivot my left foot. I'm turning to the right side. I'm sweeping up into warrior one pose. And then I'm coming into airplane pose. Straightening the front right leg. I'm in airplane and I'm going to go for reverse triangle. So my left hand is coming in front towards my right, outside of my right knee. And I'm turning up to look to the right side. And back to airplane. Let's just do a little releasing in the back. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Back into triangle. Reverse triangle. Good. Bend that front knee. Sweeping up into warrior one. Pivot the feet. And we're coming down. So we're going to do all that towards the left side. And then we'll do something else. Good. So I hope you're good. I hope you're feeling good. This is an empowering sequence. I hope it can awaken in you your inner strength and your inner warrior. But just before we do the other side, let's take a little relax. So we're just going to, and I'm going to do it with my block. I'm going to come up. I'm going to calm down, soft knees. I'm just going to let my hands rest on that block. If your hands reach the floor, that's fine. Just let yourself fold down. I can bend my knees a lot and put my head on that block. And just take a little bit of a breather here and spread my legs further apart. And then I'm going to get ready to come up. Oh, that was a nice little moment of resting. I'm going to heel toe my feet inwards. Soft knees, I'm coming up. Exhale. So now I'm ready to do that standing flow sequence with everything going to the right hand side. So I have my spread legs, starting by turning out my left leg. Arms are out. Left leg is turned out, facing to my left side. And I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, arching and opening this whole side of the body. And then coming up. Now I'm going to bend and straighten my knee, getting ready to take that surrendered warrior from the left side going to the right. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Let's leave it in warrior two. There we are in warrior two. Take the left hand, drop the right arm, lift up, arch back, arch back, arch back, coming forward, straightening, getting my hips kind of centered. I shouldn't say locked, but centered. Reaching out into triangle pose and then tilting over in my triangle pose. Coming back, bending that knee again, dropping over, taking the arm over, taking it behind my lower back, turning my right shoulder back to look up. Then reaching my right arm up, my left arm down. Couple pulses here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now I'm going to turn my back foot to face the window. I'm coming up into warrior one pose, lifting up. My arms are opening out into aeroplane. I'm straightening the front leg. I'm going to try and loosen up my back, getting ready for reverse triangle. So swinging all those muscles in the back. Swing, 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 swing. From aeroplane, taking the right arm over to the left side and doing triangle, reverse triangle that way, coming back into aeroplane, bending that front knee, sweeping up into warrior one, turning, dropping, standing, and coming together. So that's a standing flow sequence from Eric Schiffman, more or less. L'chaim. Okay, so now we're going to work into that wild thing from a standing pose. So we're going to do some more moves on the mat. So we're starting to stand up and we're going to move into our downward facing dog. So we're coming up, wide arms out, drop, hands go down onto the floor, right leg back, left leg back. Let's find our plank. Breathing in and out of the plank, dropping the knees down, pulling back into child's pose. Coming up, let's do chest and chin. Chest and chin. Coming up into cobra pose. Back onto the knees, hook the toes, push up into downward facing dog, walk that dog, walk, 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 Walk that dog, taking the right leg, stepping it forward. Here's our runner's pose. Just take the left foot forward. Here we are. Let's come up, 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 and down. It's a pretty classic sun salutation. Let's do one more, leading with the left leg. So we're coming up. We're going down, down, down. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes back. Pushing up into our downward facing dog. Dropping down onto our knees. We're going to do chest and chin. Chest and chin. Stretching out into cobra pose. Back onto the knees. Let's push up. The left leg is going to come in. Runner's pose. I made my stance a little shorter. Now it's too short. That's better. Right leg comes up. Coming up. And up. And down the center line. Now we're going to do it with the wild thing. So we're coming up. Exhale, arms come out. Dropping down. Take that right leg back. Take the left leg back. And here we are in our downward facing dog. So just like we did when we had our knees on the floor, the right leg comes up. Let's bring the knee under the chest. Come up. Bring the knee under the chest. Now we're going to come up, bend it, open that hip, open that hip. Keep opening it till we go all the way over. And here's our wild thing. And kick it up. Let's go right from here to pigeon pose. So the right foot comes all the way forward. Flatten the back leg. Lift up into pigeon. We're going to take a little rest in pigeon. So we're coming inside. Hands can be supported by your thumbs pointing up. And we're in pigeon pose, and we're just going to rest here for a moment. Actually, let's rest here. And we're going to rock onto the right hip, rock onto that right hip. We're just going to move through this whole series here. Coming into a twist. Take the right hand outside of the left knee. Just bring yourself up.